Hey, so we're going to be going over finding the surface area and lateral surface area of a prism, and we're going to mainly focus on rectangular prisms today. So first off, a prism is a 3D figure with parallel bases, meaning a prism has two bases, and they have to be parallel of each other. So we're going to do something called total surface area, and Ms. Russell likes to call it TSA. Makes me think of the airport, but TSA is going to be considered total surface area. And the total surface area is the surface area of the entire figure or the total figure, meaning that you have to find the area of all of it and add them up. Lateral surface area, LSA, is the surface area without the bases. So lateral surface area is everything but the bases, while total surface area is everything including the bases. So we have two pictures here. They're of the same figure. The first one is a 3D figure, and the second one is a net of the 3D figure, which is a cube. So this is a cube, while this is a net of a cube. In 7th grade, you're asked to find the surface area of the net of a cube. Okay? So it means you just have to find the areas of everything inside the net and add them up, which is extremely similar to what we did in composite figures. So we're going to be finding the areas of these squares. And so the formula to find the square is A is equal to base times height. So I'm going to assume that this right here is a base. So if I make this a base, that means that this one has to be a base. Generally, they will tell you which ones are the bases. On a cube, it actually doesn't matter because as long as you identify two of them as a base, it doesn't matter which two you do because they're all the same. When it comes to a rectangular prism, it is a little bit more important. So now what we're going to do is we're going to find the area of each of these squares. So this is a 3 by 3, so that means that this is 9. Since it's a cube, that means I can safely assume all of these are 9s. Now we're going to find the lateral surface area. So the lateral surface area is going to include everything but the bases. So it means that it's going to include 4 rectangles, or squares. So you're going to do 9 times 4 because all 4 of those squares equal 9. So 9 times 4 is 36. Then we're going to find the total surface area. The total surface area is everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the lateral surface area that I already have and just add my 2 bases to that. So that would be 36 plus 9 is the same thing as doing 9 times 6, which is 54. Okay. Let's try another one. So this is still one picture is a 3D figure and the other one's a net. Now this is considered a rectangular prism, meaning that we're going to have different sizes of rectangles here. Just imagine a tissue box. Okay, so again, I'm going to identify my bases. Generally, they'll tell you which ones you are. I'm going to make the ceiling and the bottom the bases. Now, the bottom doesn't always have to be a base, but a lot of times in the word problems, you'll see the floor and the ceiling are the bases of the prism. So this means that this will be the base. That means that this one will be the base. So we're still finding the area of rectangles. So the formula will be, base times height. So now we're going to find the lateral surface area. So lateral surface area is everything that's not highlighted, okay? It's the 4 lateral faces around the bases. Like, so imagine if you're in a rectangular prism room, like any classroom, the floor and the ceiling would be your bases, and the 4 walls around you would be your lateral faces. So we're going to find these. So this is a 2 by 2.5. So that means that this area is 5. Since this area is 5, the parallel face of this one has to be 5 as well. Okay. So now we're going to find the top one. So I know this base is 3, but I don't know the height. Well, I would imagine folding this up means that this 2.5 has to be that 2.5 as well. So you're going to do 3 times 2.5, which is 7.5. So this face is 7.5, so it means that the parallel face is 7.5. Now, since we have the areas of all the lateral faces, we're going to find the area. So you're going to do 5 plus 5 plus 7.5 plus 7.5. Sorry, my 7's got away from me. And you add them up, and you get 25. And that's your lateral surface area. Now we're going to find the total surface area. So we need to find the areas of the base. Well, this is a 3 by 2, so this is 6. So it means that the other one has to be 6 as well. So you're going to take your lateral surface area, which was 25, and add the two bases to it, which are both 6s. You're going to do 25 plus 6 plus 6, or 25 plus 12, and you get 37. And that is your total surface area. And that is how you find lateral and total surface area of a rectangular prism. Thank you, guys.